we're going live here on the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum show today. And I hope everyone's doing well. It's Veterans Day. So I hope everyone's thinking about veterans, saying hello, checking in on them, see how things are going. And here in the States, it's Veterans Day. So we're going to talk about that a little bit and some ideas for some fun that your team can have. And Bubbles is already unconscious. She falls asleep fast because she was just seconds ago just like beating on me. Pay attention, man. I guess I'm frustrated. She fell asleep. Anyway, hey, good morning. 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. Hope you're doing well. And today is Veterans Day in the States. And a friend of mine was talking about going and cleaning up some veterans parks. And that made me think about what a fun activity would be for a team. And you could do it remotely too, if you have remote staff or on together. And here's and it's about cleaning up parks, right? So you can do any park. It doesn't have to be a veterans park, it could be any park, but people can go do that. And we're going to talk about how the logistics, things I've done when I've cleaned up local parks here in the Philadelphia area, and I'll share them with you. And this is 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. Hope you're doing well today. I have to get the kids off to the dentist today. Anyway, we're gonna get going here. I'm running late. Oh, and I had to take the wife to work, all kinds of stuff. But that's beyond that. That's the priority stuff that need to be done. There's always something. So we talk about Scrum and Agile in a practical and tactical way so you can bring value to the customer, not work crazy hours, have a little fun along the way, enjoy each other's company. Part of that we're going to talk about today. I want to offer one thing that I want to do in the beginning, just in case. So I'm offering to 5 veterans coaching, one-on-one coaching, 6-month deal. It is 1 week for a half hour a week. We have an individual coaching session, plus all the other things that I'm bringing on board to help coach over that 6 months. And then after that session, you belong to the group. You are an alumni, and you don't have to pay anything in the future. So it'll be a lifetime activity. So if you know any veterans that are looking to get into Scrum, want to learn about Agile, maybe some developers that just want to learn about this, maybe thinking about becoming a Scrum Master or a product owner or just into the Scrum business as itself, feel free to have them or offer their names up, and I'll reach back to them and see if they're interested. I can tell them someone said you might be interested in this. He talked about this, any kind of career change, anything that you can do to help. And in general, even if you don't want the 6 months of support for coaching, feel free to message me anytime. If you're a veteran, I'm more than happy to give you advice and thoughts on the Scrum and Agile world and do whatever you need to help support yourself. That happens all year round. It doesn't just happen twice a year or 3 times a year, but all year round. So it's 5 a.m. We already did that part, didn't we? So again, if you're a veteran, I got 5 spots open for one-on-one coaching for 6 months for anybody. So just message me on LinkedIn or Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, whatever you want to do. I'll be more than happy to help that. I will have to advertise this. I know I'm going to put some stuff out too. I'll put a little post about the supporting veterans today. So the idea is cleaning up a park. I've done this a lot of times myself. There's some videos. So from a fun team building exercise, and you can do this as a group or you can do it remote, right? You can get your kids involved, and I'll give you some tips on watching out for kids. But basically, just go out, find a local park, just take a couple big plastic bags. Sorry, it is plastic bags. You need a big garbage bag. There's so much trash in these parks. Sometimes you can get the paper bags from Home Depot or the big box stores or Lowe's or something. They have big paper trash bags. Most of it can't be. There's some are really good at it from a what do you call it when you composting, because there's a lot of trash in it, right? So there's trash. So either way, you get big. You really want it. The biggest bags you can get that don't fall apart. I'll tell you that. Not the little tiny bags, but big bags. Because lots of bottles, cans, floating plastic. I go down the river a lot. I'll probably do that this weekend. I'll put up a couple TikToks and small videos of me cleaning up the river just to show you what's out there. It's a fun thing to do. It gives people like it's hard work, which is nice. It's a change of pace. Not the saying coding's hard, but it's hard physical labor. Going out there and picking up trash is not easy. If you want to get one of those little clipper things, I think there's a couple places that sell them inexpensively. I've seen them for $5, and I've seen them for like $30 or $40, depending on what you want to do. Wear some gloves. Definitely want gloves. But it's a great thing to feel like people are contributing outside of work. There's this big push for global stuff for corporate and all that. I'm really surprised they don't do more park cleanups. That's what you really want to do as a corporate. But as a team, just say, hey, I'm going out this weekend. I'm going to clean up this park. Or I mean, if you can take time off from work, that'd be even better. But weekends, if you're going to clean along rivers like Delaware, like I do, you want to look at the high tides. You want to use go to the low tide because then the water's low and all the trash just sticks to the shore and you can get in there and pull it out. High tide, you can't necessarily get the trash because the water's there, right? So one other thing, just note, be careful of needles, okay? And I'm just being honest with you on this stuff. I pick up a lot of hypodermic needles when I go pick up trash here in Philadelphia. It's just what it is nowadays. So don't be grabbing stuff. Be mindful, kids, and have an honest conversation with the kids when you do this. If you bring your kids along, to let them know if you see something with an orange cap or it looks like a needle, do not touch it. Be careful what you're doing. Just pick the big bottles, big cans up, and give them that mood. If you see a beer can or bottle, do it. Also, wear boots. Do not wear sneakers. If you're going to clean up in a park, wear some hiking boots, something with a thick sole, because you don't know what's underneath that trash. You may think you see everything, but you don't. So these are some safety tips I'm trying to give you that you have. Also, I'm going to tell you this. As you go along, you're going to pick up a plastic bottle. They're all there. You pick up the plastic bottle. It's a great thing for putting those needles in. So when you do pick up the needles, put them in a plastic bottle so that when you put them in the trash, they're not exposed. It doesn't put the trash people at risk because it's in another container and it'll go to the, I have to say it, the landfill or whatever, or the burn pit, whatever they do with these things, but put them in a plastic. But cleaning up a park is a real nice group activity to do. I don't know if we're going to do it because I just told you all these things that probably put everyone at risk. Why no corporation does park cleanups anymore? It's probably because all the things I just mentioned, hypodermic needles, kids getting hurt, got to wear boots, should wear gloves, be careful what you do. But it is very rewarding when you do it. So that is something as a group. And then you know what you can do? You can take videos of you out there and take some pictures and share some pictures. Hey, this weekend I went and did that. It's a great little thing. People can pick out parks and maybe they'll take some pictures of the parks that they want to go clean up and share it with the team. This is what it looked like before. This is what it looked like after. I'm so proud. I'm so happy that I did that. That's a great activity. Burns off some energy. It is hard work, physically hard work, and it's good. And those are a couple of tips I would just give. Make sure you wear boots because it's dangerous. Wear gloves. Be mindful what you're picking up. Watch out for the hypodermic needles. Get a little plastic can or bottle that you can put the top back on because trust me, there's tons of them floating around. Throw those needles in the plastic bottle and use that for a disposal. There's probably some good ways of disposal of those things. If you want to look them up, find places where needles can be disposed of. But definitely save a bottle because you're going to find them because there's a lot of poor souls out that are drug addicted. A lot, and I have to, and I feel sorry because a lot of them are people from veterans that are back that are addicted. Hopefully we can help them. And again, I guess that's what I got today. I guess that last part wasn't very fun. It was kind of depressing. But you know what? Veterans need our help and our support. And whatever I can do, I'd be happy to do. And if you need coaching, mentoring as a veteran, just send me a note. I'm more than happy to help veterans because I know it can be tough in a transition. And if I can't spend a part of my time helping veterans, I don't belong in this business. I'm going to tell you that right now. So again, 5, and I only do 5 because there's only so much time in a week. I would take every veteran on the planet, but I can't fit it in my schedule because I got to work too. But at least 5 for the 6 months and see what we can do to help. And again, the fun thing, go clean up a park. It's fun. It's enjoyable, and you can do it remotely because everyone can do it in their own local park if you are working remotely or hybrid, or they can do it on the weekend and just share some pictures of what the before of the park was and the after. And that's a great fun adventure activity to do. I actually take my kids out to do, and I make them clean up park because I want them to know we got to save those turtles out there from all that plastic floating down the river. Even if we get, I mean, we usually get a bag or two of big bags of trash that we just pick up along the edge. So everyone can do their part. You got to do the little battles to win the war. So anyway, take care. Enjoy your day. Happy Friday. I didn't do a fortune cookie. I didn't plan for that because I'm running behind and I got to go take the kids. So have a great day. We'll see you next week. Bye. See ya.